and gentlemen, let's get ready to rock! Welcome our rock stars, Kendall and Leslie.
Wait, I'm so confused.
Yeah, I thought we were doing a cooking show.
Narrator, can we please try this again?
Okay, take two. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Rockin' Cooking Challenge. Join our two rock star contestants as they create the 3 types of rocks, but with delicious ingredients.
Okay, Rockin' chefs, it's time for round 1. Model a type of rock using these ingredients. Begin.
Whoa, I was not expecting this.
Good thing we studied rocks in 4th grade. I bet we can make this happen.
Let's see what ingredients they gave us to work with.
These ingredients are fun, but real sediment is a mix of weathered rocks, sand, clay, shells, and plant material. I think sedimentary rocks would be the easiest to demonstrate, since they only need pressure to form.
All these ingredients represent different kinds of sediment building up in layers over time.
As the layers above press down, groundwater and minerals seep in to cement the sediments together.
The pressure of the lids eventually compacts them and cements them together to form sedimentary rocks.
Well, since we don't have a million years to wait, let's turn the pressure up a bit. Go, Leslie.
This long-term pressure forms rocks such as sandstone and coquina. Let's look at our results.
Look at those layers.
Well done. It's time for round 2. Create another type of rock. Begin.
And I have the perfect transition to our next rock.
So you're saying we can turn our sedimentary rock into a metamorphic rock?
Yes, when Earth's sedimentary rock plates collide and layers of rock get pushed deeper into the Earth with higher pressure and temperature, it can become a metamorphic rock.
It's called the rock cycle. Through this process, limestone changes to marble.
The pressure of the Earth's crust pushing down causes these rocks to get squeezed together and heat up with some intense heat from deeper inside the Earth.
This kettle here is going to give us that heat, and we will add more pressure so we can turn our sedimentary rock into a metamorphic rock.
That heat from deep in the Earth's crust has crystallized our rock into its new form.
Wow, notice the change in texture. This rock is hard and grainy, with more wavy layers and no separate little sediments like sedimentary rocks.
And now it's time for the 3rd and final round. Create an igneous rock. Begin.
Things are about to get hot up in here.
You're right, Kendall. This is going to be our hottest rock yet.
Igneous rocks are formed when hot magma flows onto the Earth's surface and hardens over time, or cools underground.
So, we just have to melt our metamorphic rock to make igneous rocks?
Correct!
Let's put this kettle on full heat.
We used even hotter water this time to simulate the geothermal extremes that create magma.
Both metamorphic and sedimentary rock can form igneous rock.
This igneous rock melted, then cooled slowly, so it is smooth and shiny with no sediment layers showing.
Wow, we created metamorphic, sedimentary, and igneous rocks.
Yeah, we should rock this.
They did rock igneous rocks, in my opinion, and I also think they are done with the Rockin' Cooking Challenge.
We learned how sedimentary, metamorphic, and igneous rocks can form.
We also learned how some kinds of rocks can turn into other kinds of rocks.
Like how sedimentary can turn into metamorphic rocks with a little more heat and pressure.
And just look at all the rocks we made.
Goodbye, everyone, and we will see you rocking rocks.